Hi, thanks for checking out the Sunshine State Book Festival and stopping at my virtual booth. My name is John Dunn, and here's a quick bio about me. I'm a freelance author, journalist, educator, and conservationist. Over the years, I've written more than 400 magazine articles, done some script work, and published 16 books, most of them for the young adult nonfiction market. My most recent book for adults is Drying Up, the Freshwater Crisis in Florida, published by the University Press of Florida. In 2019, Drying Up received the Florida Historical Society's Stetson Kennedy Award for environmental writing about Florida. It also won the Florida Book Awards Bronze Medal for Florida nonfiction. In my book, I try to convince readers that Florida has a big water crisis. Part of it is a water quality problem. It's caused by many things, including the ongoing destruction of Florida's wetlands, an aging and failing infrastructure, frequent outbreaks of toxic algae blooms and red tides, along with industrial and pharmaceutical pollution. Sea level rise caused by climate change is also contaminating our underground water supplies. We also have severe water quantity problems. They're caused by an ever-increasing number of Floridians who are overpumping our groundwater supplies. Before COVID hit, our state had a population of 22 million people, along with 126 million tourists every year, all of them needing fresh water. We were also getting about 1,000 new residents each day. Do the math, and you see that's enough to add a new city the size of Orlando every year in Florida. This could mean that as many as 15 million people could arrive to stay in the next few decades. As bad as all of this sounds, the worst problem we have concerning water is our relentless destruction of the natural hydrology. I mean the water cycle that we all learn about in school. For example, 50% of Florida's wetlands are gone thanks to overdevelopment. By 2060, 1/3 of Florida could be paved over, literally paved over. Florida should be a water-rich state. After all, it receives 55 trillion gallons of rain a year and only uses 1 trillion gallons, but yet it appears to be running out of water. That's because we keep squandering it. Soon, we may be using up fresh water faster than nature can recharge it. In fact, many scientists think the state has already passed the tipping point in Central and South Florida. One day soon, there may not be enough water in Florida to meet the demands of humans and the natural world if we continue on a reckless business-as-usual approach. Yes, this is discouraging news, but I'm cautiously optimistic. And that's because many innovative scientists and engineers, water management officials, and concerned citizens are experimenting with and implementing effective conservation and restoration solutions. Some of them depend on a really new and important approach to water management. It's called the soft path. This way of doing things requires us to minimize our impact on nature, conserve, restore, and mimic natural hydrologic systems rather than rely on canals, dams, and other hard engineer measures. The threat of water scarcity, however, isn't unique to Florida. In Drying Up, I also point out it is a worldwide phenomenon. The problem is so big that we can only tackle it by all of us working together at all levels around the world. My primary goal in writing Drying Up was to use a journalistic style of writing to provide a readable primer on Florida's complex water issues. I hope that when you finish reading it, you will know what needs to be done, and that you will also have the confidence that you too can participate in the struggle to protect the planet's most precious resource. This resource is too special to be left solely in the hands of politicians and developers. Thanks again for tuning in to my virtual booth, and happy browsing at the book festivals.